Lecture 10-2, Nyquist plots and Nyquist criterion. The objective is to apply the Nyquist criterion to determine if a system is stable and use the Nyquist diagram to determine the relative stability of a control system by finding the phase margin and the gain margin. Theory: the relative stability of a control system is the closeness of the Nyquist diagram to the -1 point on the complex plane. This point represents the point where the system is marginally stable and there is a pole on the j-omega axis which leads to the satisfaction of the angle and magnitude criterion, which, just to summarize, is the magnitude of g of j-omega times h of j-omega is equal to 1, and the angle of g of j-omega times h of j-omega is equal to positive or negative 180 degrees. The gain margin, or GM, is the factor by which the open loop gain must be changed to make a stable system marginally stable. If the magnitude of the open loop function of a stable closed loop system at the -180 degree crossover of the Nyquist diagram is alpha, the gain margin is 1 over alpha, possibly in decibels. If there are multiple -180 degree crossovers, the gain margin is the smallest magnitude in decibels. The phase margin is the magnitude of the minimum angle by which the Nyquist diagram must be rotated in order to intersect the -1 point for a stable closed loop system. The following examples show how to find the phase and gain margin on a Nyquist diagram. Notice on the bottom left, the intersection point between that line and the unit circle makes an angle, and we call that angle our phase margin. On the middle diagram, when we have a crossover of the real axis, if we call that value x, then the gain margin is 1 over the absolute value of x, or in decibels, the gain margin is 20 log base 10, 1 over the absolute value of x. In-class activity 4. For the control system with the following open loop transfer function, g of s h of s equals 10k over s plus 2 times s plus 4 times s plus 6, determine the gain crossover frequency, phase crossover frequency, gain margin, and phase margin for k equal to 10. What you should see here is that this Nyquist diagram does not encircle -1, and we don't have any right half plane poles. Therefore, z, which is equal to n plus p, is equal to 0. So this is a stable system. So first, we're going to find the phase margin, and the phase margin is found as the place where the Nyquist diagram intersects with the unit circle, which has a radius of 1, and then you calculate the angle between that point and 180 degrees. So the phase margin is approximately 73 degrees. Then we find the point on the 180 degree axis, and we call that value x. So we have that x is equal to negative 0.208. So the gain margin is equal to 20 log base 10, 1 over the absolute value of x, which is 0.208. So the gain margin is equal to 13.6 decibels. In-class activity 5. For the control system with the following open loop transfer function, determine the gain crossover frequency, phase crossover frequency, gain margin, and phase margin for k equals 7.5. G of s is equal to 10k times s plus 1 over s times s plus 5 times 0.1 s plus 1. The poles of g of s are at 0, -5, and -10. Therefore, there are no right half plane poles. So p is equal to 0, and there's no encirclement of the -1, so n is equal to 0. Therefore, this is a stable system because z equals n plus p, which equals 0. And because x is equal to 0, and the gain margin is 1 over the absolute value of x, the gain margin is infinity because 1 over 0 is undefined. The phase margin, the point where the Nyquist diagram intersects with a radius of 1, is approximately 30 degrees. In class activity 6, for the control system with the following open loop transfer function, determine the gain crossover frequency, phase crossover frequency, gain margin, and phase margin for k equals 1. G of s is equal to 10k times s plus 1 over s squared plus 3s plus 3 times s plus 3 squared. Once again, all of our poles are in the left half plane. This does not encircle the negative 1. Therefore, we have a stable system. However, notice that the unit circle also does not intersect because the unit circle would be out here somewhere. Therefore, there is no way for this Nyquist diagram to intersect with our unit circle. So therefore, there is no way to rotate it to intersect with negative 1. So there's no phase margin, or we say that the phase margin is equal to infinity. However, it does intersect with the real axis. So we find that this value here, which we would call x, has a value of negative 0.066, or an absolute value of 0.066. So the gain margin is equal to 20 log base 10 of 1 over the absolute value of x, which equals 20 log base 10 of 1 over 0.066, which equals 23.6 decibels. In class activity 7, for the control system with the following open loop transfer function, find the phase margin and the gain margin. Let's do the phase margin first. So we see here that our Nyquist diagram intersects our unit circle at this point right here. And we would say that that intersects at the point negative 0.67 and negative 0.74. So our phase margin would be equal to the arctangent of 0.74 over 0.67, which equals 47.8 degrees. So then to find the gain margin, we see that our Nyquist diagram intersects with the 180 degree point right here, where x is equal to negative 0.167. So the gain margin would be equal to 20 log base 10 of 1 over 0.167, or 20 log base 10 of 5.99. So the gain margin is equal to 15.6 decibels. In class activity 8, for the control system with the following open loop transfer function, find the phase margin and gain margin. So the first thing you should see here is that the Nyquist diagram intersects with a unit circle at this point here in order to find the phase margin. So we'll call that point negative 0.73, negative 0.68. So the gain margin, so the phase margin is equal to the arctangent of 0.68 over 0.73, which is equal to 43 degrees. And we also see that this point intersects with 180 degrees here, where x is equal to negative 0.16. So the gain margin is equal to 20 log base 10 of 1 over the absolute value of x, or 20 log base 10 of 6.25. So the gain margin is equal to 15.9 decibels. In class activity 9, for the control system with the following open loop transfer function, find the phase margin and gain margin. This time we'll do the gain margin first because if you notice, it intersects with the 180-degree mark right here at 0. So that means x would be equal to 0. And remember, the gain margin is 1 over the absolute value of x, but since x is equal to 0, we would say that the gain margin is equal to infinity. So now for the phase margin, it intersects with the unit circle at this point here. And that point is negative 0.94, negative 0.35. So the phase margin is equal to the arctangent of 0.35 over 0.94, which is equal to 20.4 degrees. In class activity 10, for the control system with the following open loop transfer function, find the phase margin and the gain margin. GD of S is equal to 0.5 times S plus 1.8 over S squared plus S plus 10 times S plus 0.5. So what you should see here is that this Nyquist diagram does not have any intersections with the radius of 1 for the unit circle. Therefore, the phase margin is equal to infinity. Now, in order to find the gain margin, we need to find the point that is closest to the 1 on the 180-degree line. And so that is approximately here. And it has a value of negative 0.054. So the gain margin is 20 log base 10 of 1 over 0.054, or 20 log base 10 of 18.4. And so the gain margin is 25.3 decibels.